I think anytime you get into, a new offer, a new market, something that is outside of what you're used to, comfortable with, it's really important to, first of all, sell yourself on that direction. And I liken this to a sales conversation, right? What makes a prospect buy? The prospect buys because they believe that working with you is going to help them attain some kind of a future state. Like when you really boil it down, what is a purchase, right? I buy because I believe if I work with Kirsty or Clinton or Mazdak or Aria or whoever, right? If I work with them, we are going to achieve some future state together, or my likelihood or probability of achieving this future state is higher if I have this quote unquote expert in the room working with me. That's why we buy, right? That's why we take action. And the same is true for you, right? Like at the end of the day, to pursue a new market or a new offer the way you're doing it, Kirsty, right? Which is something that you haven't done before. There's some pieces that you need to put in place to make it work, right? But are stretching outside your comfort zone. You don't have necessarily all the expertise to deliver on the offer, right? There's other people to get involved. There's all kinds of things here. And to motivate yourself to go beyond your bread and butter, because you have a bread and butter, which makes it challenging, right? It's not like Kirsty sitting around thinking, what should I do with my time? No, like you have a bread and butter business that's been paying the bills and you're good at what you do and you do well. And now you're trying to take yourself in this other direction that has a potentially higher payoff. That's why we're doing it, right? But at the end of the day, for you to really put your time there, because there's an opportunity cost to your time, right? One unit of time spent here is a unit of time not spent here, right? And let's say in the old business model, there's a 3x return on Kirsty's time, right? But for the new model, there's a question mark on the return. It could be 10x, but we don't know, right? So because it's uncertain, it's often hard to commit the time and to set priorities. The fix, in my experience, is to sell yourself on the future state of the new direction. It's just like a sales conversation. Your job is to sell yourself on the future state. So what that means practically, pick your poison, right? But like for me, it's really clearly laying out what my goals are, revenue, impact, lifestyle, whatever it may be. I set myself a goal a long time ago, but I wanted to be at X level of revenue in the business and I wanted to be working 20 hours a week. Okay. And it's not a coincidence that that's what happened. It's because I was specific in my goals. And then I aligned myself with those goals, and there wasn't a straight line to get there. It was a massive zigzag, right? But we got there because that's what I set my sights on, right? So same thing here. The specificity of your goals and your targets, not only revenue, which is important, right? But lifestyle and energy and impact and leadership and self-image and identity, all that stuff is so important to define, right? And the less well-defined and specific it is, the less compelling it becomes as a future state. Right? The more vague and fuzzy it is, the less we believe it ourselves.